thank you for joining me today for this very special video. I have been wanting to get this done for some time, so I am even more excited to share these special moments with you. I had an opportunity to meet some of our yarny friends, and some of them I had met before, but it'd been a while. So it was great to have this wonderful time with them. The first person that I got to see was Jean. You know her as Wilma, aka Stitch by Jean. We had a lovely lunch together in downtown Newberry, South Carolina, and she was passing through to go to family, and we were able to meet up for lunch and have a really great visit together. And we were having so much fun, we almost forgot to take pictures. So it wasn't until we were getting ready to leave that we took pictures in the parking lot. But I'm excited to share those with you. But before I do, let me share the wonderful little sweet gifts that she shared with me. So she gave me this really cute teapot. And as you can see, it has all kinds of teas inside of it. So I am excited because y'all know I'm a big tea drinker, especially when it comes to these little herbal teas. And then she found these really cute candles, salted grapefruit, but look at what is on the candles. It says joy. Whoops. Isn't that awesome? So I am very excited. Smells so yummy. And real quick, I have the label here for the teas. And I was going to share, oh, right in front of me, the type of tea that was in there. There is green tea, white tea, jasmine green, apricot white, mango green, and passion white. Sounds really yummy. I have waited to do this video before I dove in and gave some of them a try, so I'm excited to get that. Thank you so much, Jean, not only for my lovely gifts and the thoughtfulness, but also for the wonderful visit that we had. We always have so much fun together. We just pick up right where we left off. So thank you again for coming and visiting with me and having lunch. Now, here are some pictures from my visit with Jean. Next, I got to meet up with Dawn P. and her husband Joe, and we actually got to meet up twice. We first met together on a Saturday afternoon for lunch, and Todd and Joe were there with us, and we went to eat at this really, really cute little cafe. It had just opened like 3 days before. The food, you guys, was just absolutely amazing. Todd and I are definitely looking forward to another day out and going and giving them a try again on a little, afternoon date. But we had a lovely, lovely visit. And so I've got some pictures to show you from that. And then after we left the restaurant, we went to a nearby park that each of us had seen, and we walked around the park and just visited a little bit more, but it did get really, really hot out there, so we ended up calling it a day. But then Joe and Dawn came into Newberry a couple days later to do some things, and while they were there, we got to meet up again and eat lunch at Fusions. We did not take pictures that day, but nonetheless, I had 2 wonderful days with them. And so I do have some pictures to share with you. But before I do, look at this beautiful little plaque that Dawn gave me. I've been waiting to put it up so it's on display for you to see always. But I didn't want it on display until I had an opportunity to show it here. All right, it's on the little stand, so it's trying to fall off, but I'll see if I can hold it on there. But it's Amazing Grace. Actually, I'm going to take it off of there and hold it a little bit closer. It's hand painted. I mean, it is just beautiful. I absolutely love this. And you know what I love even more about it? Look, you guys. It's nature. It is an actual piece of wood. Isn't that just exquisite? I love it. Thank you again, Dawn and Joe, for your wonderful visit. And here are pictures from our time together. Meetup, Todd got to go on with me, and we got to meet Queen Bridget herself. Oh my gosh, what a gem. You guys think she's sweet in her videos? Well, you are right. She is a beautiful person inside and out. So kind-hearted and given, and let me tell you, her little sweetheart. He's sweet, but he is also sneaky. I will share more of that in a minute. We had a lovely lunch. We got to meet at Bill and Fran's, a little mom and pop restaurant in Newberry, South Carolina. And they sell anything from breakfast food to hamburgers, country fried steak, you name it, biscuits and gravy. And they serve that kind of food all day long. So regardless of what you're hungry for, you can pretty much find it there. And that home-cooked food is so good. Anyway, we were together a little over 2 hours, and the time just went by so fast. But we were together for about 30 minutes before I was like, Bridget, this is the first time we're meeting each other. It was so comfortable, you guys. It was just so natural. Even though Bridget and I have known each other for quite some time through the community, it just was so surreal. Like, it was just like we'd been friends forever. And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, this is the first time we're meeting. Like, it just didn't seem that way. And that just really testifies to the kind of person that Bridget truly is. I mean, she is so welcoming. And like I said, it's just so comfortable and natural to be around her. She is truly a gift. But we had a great time, and we enjoyed our time together. We did not take any pictures in the restaurant because it was extremely crowded. And of course, you know, whenever you're in a crowded place like that, if you don't really have permission, it's always best to not take pictures or videos, you know, because not everybody is like, you know, Bridget and I, comfortable on camera and want to be on camera. And so anyway, we waited till we got outside to take pictures. And before I go there, let me go back. Marvin, sweet. Just as sweet as Bridget, but sneaky. I told the waitress right up front that lunch was going to be on me. And so we went through that entire lunch, but little did I know the joke, ha, was on moi. When it came time to pay the bill, I got up and left everybody at the table and went to the counter to pay. I waited, and I waited. And I waited. And finally somebody came to ring me up, and they said, just a minute. And they went and talked to another waitress, and I'm like, what's going on? And then they came and said, your bill has already been paid. So apparently Marvin had already told them that he was covering the bill because they got there a few minutes before Todd and I did. And he paid the bill. So, Marvin, Bridget, Todd and I look forward to our next meetup with you. But lunch or dinner is on the Joyful House. Okay? Capiche? Oh, what a great time we had, though. But we did finally let them go because they were going on to Horseshoe Falls to see the waterfall that we have taken you on a joyride to before, and wanted to definitely let them get out on the road. It was hot outside, so we didn't stand outside long talking, but we did get an opportunity to take some pictures to be able to share with you. And as we're taking pictures, Bridget starts saying how nice it is to have someone shorter than her. What you talking about, Willis? I'm like, shh, Mr. Joyful already picks on me enough about that. But nonetheless, you guys, what a great afternoon we had. I really, really look forward to the next time we get to meet up. Before I conclude, let me show you the joy that Bridget brought to me. And I say it like that because not only did she make the gift that she gave me, but I know the thought that went into it and the love. And I just have to say, homemade gifts are absolutely the best. Now, there's nothing wrong with buying something that you know that someone truly likes and is all them for sure. But when someone takes the time to make something themselves, it truly touches me to the very core. And she made me cry. I'm very, very happy. I'm going to save what made me tear up to the last. Although there's none of this I could easily part with. The first thing is I got one of her travel bags, you guys. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Now, the torture has all been on me because I've not allowed myself to use it until I showed it. But isn't that gorgeous? Oops, it goes this way. And you just travel with it. And you carry your project. But look at that. And I love horses. I don't know if y'all know this, but there was a summer that I worked with horses. And so, love, love, love. And then, of course, y'all know I like butterflies. This one, I didn't quite wait for the video. I'm already using it. In fact, it has my current hank of yarn in it. But anyway, this is an on-the-go bag, and it's got the monarch butterflies on it. And it snaps at every corner. And so let me unsnap it. And it opens up. And this one has an orange interior, which just makes the monarchs pop. I love it. And so I have some scrubby yarn in it because, you know, Yarn Joy Adventures picked for me to make those little scrubbies. Oh, I thought I had one right here. I do. Here's two that I've completed. I'm going to show them fast because this is not the video I'm showing them in, but that is what I make, and I'm getting ready to make the third one, and I have it in my little on-the-go bag. And of course, when it is all closed up, it creates a little hole right here in the center, and that's where you pull your yarn through and crochet, and you can put it on your wrist as a little wristlet, and you got it on the go. It's perfect. And it's big enough that my hook just slides right down in there. So I love it. Thank you, Bridget. But then wait, as if that wasn't enough and if that wasn't special enough, you guys, she truly just humbled me. I got a hank of her yarn, that she hand dyed. But look at this. Isn't that really cool? This little seal. And if you can tell, let me turn it right so you can see it. It's got a tiara on it for Queen Bridget. Isn't that so cool? And I love how this matches the yarn. But look how gorgeous these purples are. She knows purple is my favorite color. And just look at that. But look at this even more. Look at what she named it. She called it Joyful Friends. And as it reads, 100% wool, approximately 251 yards, which is 3.6 ounces, hand washed only, hand dyed and spun for you. That's me. By none other than Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Oh, thank you so much, Bridget. To conclude this video, it is very clear to see that I am the lucky one. I am the blessed one to have such wonderful friends like Jean and Dawn and Joe and Bridget and Marvin. My friends, I am so grateful that all of you live in South Carolina, and that means we have opportunity upon opportunity to meet up, not just this time, but many times to come. And I am looking forward to my next visit with each and every one of you. Now, that is not to say that if you don't live in South Carolina that I don't want to meet up, because I do. And one day, Mr. Joyful and I, we hope to be able to travel the United States and maybe outside of the United States and get to see more of you. But if you're ever close enough to South Carolina, let us know, because we will travel. We do enjoy meeting people. We love trying new places, and you're always welcome in the Joyful home. All right, until the next meetup, be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and above everything else, my friends, if you never remember anything else about Cynthia's Joyful Creations, then I pray that you always remember this. You are important. So go be your own exclamation. Nugs and joy, my friends. Mwah. Bye.